back. Oh, it's been a while. I know, I'm sorry. I should be uploading like once a week on a schedule or something, but ooh, boy, it's been like 2 or 3 years since I last uploaded past today. Because I will be uploading Dark Parables 1, 2, 3, the Christmas special version, 4, and this one, which is also Christmas special, because guess what? It's December 25th, people! If you've forgotten who I am your host, Dark613, and today we have a special guest.
Hi,
Welcome.
I am being held against my will. Please call the police.
Welcome, Ryder69, and he's joking. He's not being held against his will. He is dark and sardonic, just like me. Now, I'm going to adjust the sound just a slight bit so you can hear us this time around, because last time when I did this, it just came out like shit. So, as you all know, I like hidden object games. I have played this game multiple times. I know the story. I love it. I'm not going to spoil it for those of you who haven't seen it, and I'm not going to spoil it for our guest writer here, who will give his honest reactions.
I'm being shackled in the basement.
Come on. No, he's not.
Yeah, I'm kidding. It's not the basement.
Where would I shackle you? My bedroom? I need my bed.
Wink.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk louder over
Alright, well, let's get this road on the show. And,
I hope you guys enjoy Dark Parables 5, the final Cinderella Collector's Edition. And let's just get started. Let's do this shit. Let's hope, yep, okay, I'm a casual player, we all know this.
The final Cinderella. I'll definitely find you tonight.
Cinderella! Help me, sister! Wait, Cinderella, no!
She's not the one. Wait. Cinderella is nearby. Once I capture her, I'll revive you, my love.
Welcome to the Matisse Mountains, Detective. Last night at midnight, 3 girls turned into glass while attending a ball at a mysterious mansion. Similar incidents have happened in the past in other parts of the world. Our research indicates that this might be the work of Godmother, a mysterious, powerful witch who is said to be over 1,000 years old. Rumors say that she has spent decades searching for Cinderella, the legendary pure-hearted maiden. Once Godmother captures Cinderella, we fear that she will use her newfound powers to wreak havoc upon our world. Your mission is to uncover Godmother's plot, find Cinderella, and protect her from Godmother. Good luck, Detective.
Well, that escalated quite a bit. What are your first impressions and first thoughts?
alright, so we got Satan incarnate who's turning innocent woman into glass, and we have to stop her. I don't understand how we can do that without being turned to glass ourselves, but
Okay, so
we'll see.
we are the fairy tale detective. We go from fairy tale case to fairy tale case, preventing Armageddon over and over and over and over again.
That sounds tedious.
Yep. So what I did with Mario, the other guy who was in the other Christmas game, which was
the mustachioed Italian plumber.
No, Smokey. His name is Smokey. So I had us switch between reading. I will read sometimes and you will read sometimes. And what this game has is something called parables. You collect them throughout the game. Each parable is its own story. They require 4 items each to unlock. So when we collect these items, there will be a story. Now sometimes the story is fully voiced, other times not. In which case, either myself or Ryder here will be reading. And I will be I will be looking at everything in the game. So we get this. Miss Catherine Belloni's company is requested at a ball on Friday, the 19th of July at 8 o'clock in the evening at the ballroom of Hilltop Mansion. So we're gonna need something here. So this game has what is called cursed objects, which I'm gonna keep open just because I like to see where the cursed objects are. That needs something. That is open. Ooh. Hi. That needs something open. Who is that? She disappeared so fast I barely caught a glimpse of her. Let's get the scary on. Oh, hi. Go away, go away. Oh. Hello. Oh. Okay, she kind of... Hope she's alright.
What fantastic timing.
What?
The ground crumbled right as we saw her.
Yep. Oh, that birdie doesn't wanna...
Something in the bush.
And then, yeah. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah, there's a spy left. Why is the clock stopped at 12? Interesting. This lady is dancing with a headless gentleman. How creepy. So that birdie doesn't want to give up that plate. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to get the bird to vamoose. So this game is a fragmented hidden object game. Meaning, instead of looking for a list of random pointless items, which you only get one that's usable, all of the items you find form one item that you will use. It's a object that is fragmented.
Hence the name.
So it looks like this. So each of these all form one item. And you have to find them here. I will try and go slowly. I apologize if I fail. Again, I have played this game way more times than I can count. So I have a tendency to go fast. But again, I will try my hardest to not go too fast if you want to use this as a walkthrough. I don't recommend it. I'm only helpful when it comes to the puzzles. Other than that, this might go by a little too fast for you guys. So see, it forms one item that you then use. Now this game, oh, it's the lady who appeared at the door. Is she the owner of this mansion or an intruder? I don't know. We'll find out. But this game has a map that is not fast travel. So it's a lot of back and forth. And we will be playing the entire story from start to finish, even if it takes us like 2 hours.
So get comfy.
Yep, get comfy. Grab some popcorn, something to drink if you're a smoker. Light up a couple cigarettes and enjoy. Jesus. Hi! Okay. Hi!
Alright, I guess these mains aren't being taken by coincidence.
Oh, hello. I don't know what you want. I'm going to stay far from you as much as possible. I need another vase to open that up. I need a key. That's a puppet key. I need another key. I can go that way, or I can go up. Which way? Up or straight? Up? Okay. Oh, hi. can. I already forgot where the cursed objects are. Okay, there's one downstairs, up here. It'll shift between two things. That's how a cursed object works. Alright, more of this. This is the whole gameplay. Is this and puzzles and walking around. Some people might find it boring. I like it. I like the art. I like the story. The story is what I come for, rather than the art. And there's one more piece, and I saw you early, and I don't know where the fuck you went. You can... Oh, there it is. You can point...
It's right there on the screen.
Yeah, you can point it out if you see it before I
Can
do.
you guys see where I'm pointing? No.
They can't see us because we don't got a face cam. If I had a face cam, I'd be using it, but unfortunately, Don John is using it.
Thank God.
I need a picture. Okay, something goes there.
Creepy humming.
Yep. Something goes there. Angel goes there. Grab you. Oh, that's the first one. First of the parables. Ooh. I just heard whispers. You hear that? Hi! Thank you for holding that, dear. Alright, so there was another... Yeah? It's you. You're gonna switch... I didn't mean to hit that, but that goes in there. I need 12. And then I need the clock hands. For the fan. Nope, for the fan goes somewhere else. No, nothing. That's here. Hi! Yes, her laughter sounded feminist. Of course
Alright, so we're just taking the wine from this place, you know, because we're raging alcoholics.
No, we needed to get that out.
Without breaking it. Because, you know, breaking and entering's okay, as long as you leave everything undisturbed.
That goes there. These go there. That humming is getting annoying. Oh, yay, puzzle. Ugh, this puzzle. Yeah, these puzzles get annoying. Need a shoe. That one, and then we need to get that shoe. Nope. No, you're not gonna. Let's go around. Wait, yes. And there we go. That opens the door.
Detective, I'm Catherine. My stepsister Cinderella turned into glass at the ball last night. An old lady had given her a new ball gown and glass slippers last week. Those clothes must have been cursed. I saw that old lady enter the mirror just now. Please help me figure out how to activate this mirror, Detective.
Okay, you're gonna like this.
Here, take this. I found this figurine in my search of the mansion.
I need cheese.
was really scared.
Wow. That kind of looks like crap. Okay. So, you should start there. There's the shift. Thank you. Yes, I don't need to find those, but I am a completionist. And another thing my friend tells me is I am an achievement whore. And you haven't been commenting. You like the spookiness so far?
It is definitely something. I like how she saw the woman go through the mirror. You know, even though it was behind a locked door.
She was there first, though. She went back. And then, I don't know, something happened, which caused the door to relock behind her.
And scatter its parts around the mansion.
Yeah, that's how it goes with these hidden object games all the time. Okay, I need 2 coins or glasses for that. Let's see, I don't have anything
Well,
there.
that's not what you have in your inventory.
I have this. Okay, thank you. Let's see, we have an Ivy Gate token, which goes there. You still don't want to move. No, I get the bravery and the wisdom, the ball mask. I think. No, that's a comb. I don't have the piece there. Oh, right, I forgot about it here. Grabbing that. Cinderella stories from all over. She must be looking for Cinderella, the girl with the purest heart and soul. Okay, so we got the comb here. Wow. Ooh, right, I forgot this. So this is Agnes Koch, the second Cinderella, and also this is where the connection happens in all the other games. Agnes was one of the Frog Prince's wives, James the Frog Prince, and he featured heavily in the second game. So that's kind of cool how they're like all connected. Okay, I need something for that. What's this? Cinderella figure. See, that would be the Frog Prince right up there.
Okay. Someone went through a lot of effort to hide things in this mansion.
There's the object. Yeah. Because this mansion belongs to our evil godmother as a front.
For her illicit crime.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to find the other 2 first. And there's one more item. It's right there. Oh, the Winged Mouse from the 3 Blind Mice story. Fine.
Alright, now we have the Frog Man.
Frog Prince. We have that. So, let's see, we have the emerald, the silver mirror decoration. Right here. I don't remember where the mouse goes. You haven't moved yet, and you need a plate. Let's see, that's the ballroom. Dressing room, I can't go there, that's a mystery. That's not there. Nothing. Yeah, a lot of back and forth and trying to figure out just what we need to do. I need a little key to get the cheese.
Detective, I just found this picture fragment.
Oh, thank you.
Where do you suppose this belongs?
Up here. In here.
Detective, you're taking far too long.
These ones are annoying because it takes a while for them to flip.
This game's really inspiring.
Mm?
If I ever have a mansion built, it's gonna be full of puzzles and hidden rooms.
Oh,
The
there's
only way you should have a mansion.
there's the blue tea because it's made by Blue Tea Games.
She said the thing.
What? It's blue tea because it's made by Blue Tea Games.
Right, that's not sinister.
Look out, detective!
Bitch! Oh, it's creepy.
Everything I found is in it.
Okay.
Man,
Thanks. That was helpful. Not. And now we can't go there because of the black smoke.
doesn't think, you know, it'd be helpful to... She was in the mirror.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She couldn't have given us this bag earlier.
No, unfortunately not. And we can't even go there because yeah, I know I see her in the mirror. Oh hi. So, what did you think about that little jump scare?
I feel like I needed a rape whistle.
Let's see. Has the birdie gone away? No, he hasn't. Fuck you, you damn bird. I need the thing that's underneath your claws, you stupid thing.
A very brave but very lazy bird.
Yeah. Birdie, 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 birdie. Fucking annoying. I just saw something I needed and I forgot where the fuck it was. Ain't that the truth? It's like, oh, I need this. Wait, where the fuck did it go? Oh, now he leaves. Thank you. He had enough of our bullshit. Illustration is unknown. Go for something else. Go for something else. One, there's two. Trespassers will be punished. Okay. I'll stay away then. There's that. There's that. Ruby pendant. Emerald pendant. Grab you. No, I can't grab you yet. I need something there. That's there. That's the morphing object. I know I missed one somewhere. I'll get it in a minute. Oh, pretzel. Oh, birdie. Give me the birdie. There should be another. Oh, there's not another birdie. I want more birdies. want all the birdies. The cute birdies.
But the birds sit on the things you need.
Yeah. There you are. And then dragonfly. Birdie and dragonfly. For the secret chalice. Pretty, I'm surprised it's not broken yet.
Oh, it was. In like 30 pieces. Remember, kids, that's how you play the piano.
Thank you. 2 suns. I need something here, which I think is, yeah, the runestone.
What about that chest that was near the bird?
A Cinderella shows wisdom beyond her age. A Cinderella never resorts to violence to solve her problems. A Cinderella is kind and helpful to all she meets. A Cinderella always works hard, no matter what task she is given.
I need 1 more. Oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah.
I need a flower token.
There's always something.
Yep. It is always something in this game. I can't go through there because I'm not small enough. And I can't go over there. She needs something, but I don't have it yet. Oh, I do have the bravery amendment.
A Cinderella displays courage under every circumstance.
So that's what makes a Cinderella a Cinderella. If you're all 5 of those things, watch out. The evil fairy godmother might be after you.
Help!
I don't have a flaming bow yet. Javelin. On fire. That's not how that works, but oh well. Get away.
That wooden robot really needs that tree.
Oh, guess who it is? Pinocchio!
Thanks for the rescue, Detective. I'm Pinocchio. You want to go to the mirror world to save your friend? Ugh, the evil godmother must have taken her. I'll come to help you out. We can use the mirror in the ruins.
I don't trust you. I don't like you, kid. You're creepy! Kitty. Asshole kitty. In the way of what I need.
Could we give the cat the mouse?
No, the mouse is wooden.
So is the boy.
Can't give a cat a wooden mouse because it's not gonna actually go after it. Again, I'm trying to go as slow as possible, but I don't think I'm conveying that.
Oh, my love. Why did you leave me?
Okay. Creepy. That was weird. Everything in this game is weird.
Well, when you're an evil smoke lady in the mirror, it's just natural.
Someone must have gone to a lot of time and effort just to do this. And we have Ella Bloom, the first Cinderella. this one. I like this one. Okay. I have to remember. She's the Native American one. And then I gotta figure out who was the South one, I think it was her. Yeah, no, it wasn't her. South America. Which one are you? No, she's not. That's weird, isn't it?
The one's gonna be the Egyptian girl.
There we go. The different Cinderellas around the world. Ooh, new peril. Okay, so we don't have to do this one. This one has voices.
There was once a girl who was a Cinderella, a maiden who retains her pure heart despite the hardships she bears. Now this girl never knew her mother, and her father and stepmother died when she was young. She was left at the mercy of her uncle, who forced the girl and her stepsister to work as unpaid servants. One day, news came that a ball was being held in the mysterious mansion on the mountain. Both girls wished to go to the ball, but they had no clothes to wear. Fortunately, an old lady gifted them each a ball gown and a pair of glass slippers. Their uncle saw the girl's new dress and confiscated it, as he desired to sell the dress for money. Her stepsister managed to hide her own dress, and she helped the girl make over an old dress for the ball. The girls greatly enjoyed themselves at the ball. However, at midnight, tragedy struck. The girl's stepsister was transformed into glass. Determined to return her stepsister to normal, the girl bravely sneaked back into the mansion to look for clues.
So this is Catherine, who we have right here. Catherine is nice.
And kidnapped.
Yeah. Let's see.
Here's the mirror, Detective.
Yeah, I know. Enchanted Tears. Crimson Tree Sap.
The portal's ready. What are you waiting for? Let's go!
Well, there goes our house. We're all by our lonesome again.
It was a trap.
Yep. Well, he got spooked by something. And that's why he ran. Thank you. There's the chest. Thank you.
Just a random.
Paper dolls? Dolls, yeah.
Help me, Detective!
Hi. That's creepy.
The evil godmother trapped me here.
Why? I'm gonna need the beanstalk, but not yet.
Alright, see you later, girl.
We'll be back. Ooh. Okay. Why are you attacking me? You're supposed to attack people. No. I need the wheel first, and then I can place it. Is that your stomach I just heard?
That'll be the chair.
Oh. Oh, stop. It's annoying. if it's up here, I can't see it, or if it's down here because of the watermark, which unfortunately carries through. This doesn't. I wonder how many pumpkin pies I can make from it.
I'm in mortal danger. I wonder how many pumpkin pies I can make. Wait, this is
That's weird.
no digging is necessary.
I don't have anything for it. But then I know.
All we need is water.
Corrosive liquid. Well, I don't have any water right now. It's here. And I have no pulley for it. Oh, right. I forgot about here. Whoopsies. I forgot about there.
Ouch! Watch what you're doing. You almost injured me.
Yeah.
Hurry up! She might come back at any moment. Thanks, Detective. I saw some glass maidens in the glass wasteland. Let's go save them.
I like how she has names for all these places.
Even though she shouldn't know anything about them. Bye. Bye. Just seeds, the magic circle, and water. Yeah. That sounds like reality. Right. Lock. Give me the lasso. That's for you.
He's happy now.
That, thank you. Ooh, yeah, this is fun. That's gotta go. That way. There we go. This is gonna lead back to there. Yeah, a lot of effort. It's gonna be... There we go. Takes a little while. Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy. Oh, that is so creepy.
I love how that girl was already there.
Fast travel. She gets it, we don't. I like creepy stuff. Just not that creepy. Checking over here. Nope, nothing there. Again, I can't see over here.
When Godmother was holding me captive, she mentioned glass slippers being key to some curse.
got it. I didn't get that one. Yup. Nope, okay. Oh, don't worry. I'll figure things out. I always do. It's funny, it's like, oh yeah, all you need is just around the corner. Just around the corner. Okay, stop, and one more. You back here? No. Back here? No. There you are. Yeah, a lot of backtracking. Gonna warn you guys about that if you play it yourself. A lot of going back and forth, and back and forth, and back. It's fucking annoying, but just gotta wait a couple more games, and then there won't be any back and forth. There'll be fast travel. But those come with shitty games, so that's the trade-off. You get fast travel, but you get a shit game. Don't you love that?
Is it the eye?
No. Up there. 30x. Thank you. Putting out my smoke.
Axe.
What?
And my axe. Now we have the whole fellowship.
Can't go there yet. Bianca Pace. Weird. Ooh.
Ah, the glass slippers. Bravo, detective. Bravo. I knew you would be a great help to me.
You're not Catherine.
Now, it's
Oh,
time you
creepy.
take a little nap.
Every single time, every single game, something happens. Yay. Oh, thank me for bringing me to a house. Okay, that's a key. I'm gonna go explore before I talk to your butt. Okay, I need something there and something there. See, that's the mouse. I'm pretty certain there's another morphing object, I just don't know where. There you are. And we have Shan Mao. This is creepy, this house. Creepy house. For a creepy lady.
evil godmother trapped us here. I've no idea where we are. Honest. I miss my dad a lot, but I'm never going to see him again.
I know you're lying, kid. His nose grows every time he lies.
Is that a wooden bowl
Yeah.
on a fire?
Mm-hmm.
What could possibly go wrong?
A lot. Well, no, the top is one. Yay, another one of these. Pinocchio, Amelia, and Geppetto.
Pinocchio, your father died because of you.
Ooh.
If you want to save him, find me Cinderella. Her soul, together with the power of the soul necklace, might be enough to revive him.
I wish Dad would come back. Yep, you've guessed it. I've been helping the evil godmother. She wants to sacrifice Cinderella to revive my dad.
Sounds like a fucked up family, don't it?
Dear Pinocchio, I have always been proud to call you my son. My hope is for you to be the honest and kind boy that I know you are deep down. Don't blame yourself for my death, and take care of your mother for me. Love, Dad.
Sound like a suicide note?
This letter is from my father? He's always believed that I'm a kind and honest boy at heart. I can't believe it. Listen, we must stop my mother. My dad wouldn't want Cinderella to be sacrificed for his revival. Here's the key to my cottage. Let's go save your friend and stop my mother.
Well, it's gonna be hard for a kid. Having to go up against your mom.
Detective, look! Let go of me! We've got to go save that girl. She might be Cinderella. Let's hurry to the castle, now!
Not how wood moves.
Forbidden to directly interfere with the mortal world, the maiden goddess decided to choose a pure-hearted maiden with magical powers to act as her handmaiden. Upon her handmaiden, she bestowed the power to detect Cinderella's and gave her the magic glass wand. With this powerful magical tool, the handmaiden could wield powerful magic. The handmaiden's primary duty is to seek out and aid Cinderella's. In time, her good deeds were known to all, and she came to be called Godmother. After the first godmother died, the maiden goddess chose another to take her place. Thus, the tradition has carried on to the present day. Each handmaiden expressed their magic in different ways. For example, one godmother was skilled at dressmaking, so she liked to imbue her magic in the clothes she made. When the maiden goddess saw that the latest godmother had turned evil, she took away the godmother's powers and confiscated the magic glass wand. In her disappointment at her handmaiden's betrayal, the maiden goddess vowed never to pick another handmaiden again.
Harsh. So you seeing the trend so far?
Yes. Women are evil.
I'm a woman and I'm not evil. I'm not.
That is yet to be seen.
Oh, come on, I'm not.
I heard from a very reliable source, that is myself, that you had someone chained in your basement.
No.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm not to be believed.
Never had anyone chained in my basement.
They were in chains.
What? Come on, stop jiving.
Jiving.
It's my word for fibbing. Weird. I know. I'm weird. I'll establish that fact.
Ain't no jive turkey.
A lot of stuff. Oh, hey, look. It's the Red Riding Hood sisters' cloak. It's from the 4th game. She made the uniforms for the Red Riding Hood sisters. Ah!
It's like everything's connected.
Continuity! Oh wait, I can't take Silver Quill. Shit! Sorry, Silver Quill! If you hear me taking about your shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I love you. Great YouTuber. Go check him out when you get the chance. He does comedy stuff for bronies. I'm not gonna explain that. You probably
Horse
know.
people.
No, they probably know what it is. Ooh, I got a brass blowtorch.
Light this shit on fire.
Time for a party. No, just that. And I can't even do anything with it yet.
One ring.
It's a large deer. Oh, I hate this. It's like Tetris. I already messed that up. These can't move, they're just stationary. Fucked up. hurts everywhere. Ah! I hate dolls, I hate dolls, I hate dolls. Fuck off. Creepy bitches. Oh, so creepy. Why is this even a thing? Ah!
Someone really loves puppets.
Yeah, a little too much. Oh, great. You go there. Thank you. Give me that. You go in there. Creepy.
It's okay. Let me untie you. Catherine!
Thank you, Pinocchio. Your Cinderella detector tells me that this girl is Cinderella. Now I can sacrifice her and revive my husband.
No, wait! Don't hurt her!
Goodbye, detective.
Woman is crazy! You are insane! You are fucking insane! Doesn't matter that you might be sympathetic at the end of this. Crazy bitch is crazy, ain't she?
Like I said, evil woman.
What? Evil woman? Not all women are this batshit bonkers.
Just like the YOLO song, Evil Woman.
Not all women are batshit bonkers.
Alright, there are outliers. Hey, time to give up on resurrecting Pinocchio. He is dead and gone.
He's not.
But he should be.
Should be dead and gone doesn't always equal completely dead and gone in this game. In this series. Oh, I'm even more hungry than I was before. Why? I don't know. I'm always hungry. Oh, I just noticed the door that changes. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. I probably am. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry. Again, this is not meant to be a walkthrough. This is me playing. And me playing equals me going fast. Sorry. over there. Nope. Nope, haven't caught the things yet. Hey! There was a crooked man, and he rocked a crooked mile. He found a crooked sixpence upon a crooked stile. He brought a crooked cat, which caught a crooked mouse, and they all lived together in a little crooked house. Anyone who knows the story knows that Dark Blue Tea Games did Cursory, the Crooked Man and the Crooked Cat. They made a game out of it. I love it! Alright, wooden show. I love it! I love it! We get to see where the Crooked Man and the Crooked Cat came from. I can't help you, Catherine! Give me a minute! I'm sorry! Nah!
She can wait.
She's gonna have to. Yay! Ooh, new Cinderella story unlocked. Her.
Once there was a girl named Bianca, whose beauty and kind nature attracted many suitors. Her stepmother feared that her own daughters would not be able to find any husbands, so she had a witch imprison Bianca in a cursed tower. One day, a prince happened to pass by the tower and saw that Bianca was trapped. He broke into the tower, freeing Bianca, but fell prey to a curse which transformed him into a hideous ogre. Feeling responsible for the prince's plight, Bianca journeyed to find a cure for the prince. After many trials and tribulations, she found Godmother, who helped her brew a curse-breaking potion. Bianca used the potion to restore the prince to his human form, and he married Bianca. They lived happily ever after.
Do you know what that's from?
That is from a classic fairy tale whose name I cannot think of right now. But it will.
I believe that... No. Rapunzel's different. Rapunzel has its own game called The Ballad of Rapunzel.
Yeah. Well, you know, you lock a girl in a tower, they're all the same.
That is the myth that got bastardized in Shrek.
Ah.
That's where that theory came from.
Spirits, heed my call. Accept this pure Cinderella soul. Restore my beloved to this mortal realm.
Oh god. This is the new villain.
I have returned.
Ugh, I hate his voice.
Geppetto, my love, you're back.
Amelia, hand over your soul necklace at once. I need it to raise my army of puppets.
Please, love, don't do this.
The soul necklace is mine.
Yeah, someone's got ticked off.
Behold my magnificent army. With unlimited puppets at my disposal, we cannot fail. Your world will be mine. The humans will rule the day.
I'm gonna, thank you for opening that up. I need to run. Thank you. I'm running. You might have noticed that the other girl back there turned back to normal. We will talk to her in just a split second. Sorry, I had to run away. I'm not okay with puppets. I will never like puppets. I hate them. I bloody fucking hate them.
You know, once you just accept that puppets are clearly the superior race, it becomes easy.
Thank you for saving me, Detective. Take this, and please save my sister Catherine.
I will try.
Save my sister. Here's a bow tie.
I'm gonna have to, so why not? Thank you for whatever help you can give me. How insignificant it is. Every little bit counts.
There was once a queen whose beauty was unparalleled. Before she died, she made her king promise never to marry anyone uglier than herself. Years passed, and the king found that the only person beautiful enough to be his bride was his daughter, Agnes. There was once a queen whose beauty was unparalleled. Before she died, she made her king promise never to marry anyone uglier than herself. Years passed, and the king found that the only person beautiful enough to be his bride was his daughter, Agnes.
No.
Horrified by her father's plan to marry her, Agnes fled. Along the way, she met Godmother, who used her magic to send Agnes to a faraway land where she would be safe from her father's pursuit. Upon arriving, Agnes saved a frog from being devoured by a giant snake. Impressed by her bravery, the frog made his identity known. He was the cursed frog prince of the Black Forest. Agnes married the prince, and they lived happily ever after until her death.
There's a shrine in the Frog Prince's lair in the second game dedicated to all 5 of his wives. He married first one he married was Princess Ivy, Briar Rose's sister from the first game. When she kissed him to cure him of his frog curse, being cursed into the form of a frog, she also passed on her gift of immortality, stopping him from aging. So she aged and died, and he wept and mourned her loss. And then he married Agnes. And then she died, so he made a statue. And then his third wife, I think, was Snow White from Rise of the Snow Queen, which was game number 3, the game that I played with Smokey. They had a son. The son got in trouble by this creature, got attacked by this creature, and ended up in a life-threatening situation. And unfortunately, James's guards couldn't react in time to save him. So she divorced James, the Frog Prince, and kicked him out of her kingdom, and took her comatose son to her father, the Mountain King, the king of the Mountain Kingdom. She tried to bring him back to life, but that didn't work. Then his fourth wife was one of the Swan Princesses, which is another game, The Swan Princess and the Dire Tree, which I think is game number 10 or 11 in the series. And then the fifth wife was Daphne, the Little Mermaid's sister, which was Dark Parables 8, The Little Mermaid and the Purple Tide. She had 8 sisters, 6 or 8 sisters.
Moral of the story: try to marry your ugly daughter. She'll marry a frog instead.
It's not the moral of the story.
My master will take over your world. You can't stop.
Oh my god, it's creepy. Creepy. I don't like it. It's creepy. Yay. Another parable.
Chosen by the maiden goddess to be godmother, Amelia traveled the world in search of Cinderellas. She aided many Cinderellas, and in return, the Cinderellas treated Amelia as if she were their real mother. One day, while on her travels, she met the woodcarver Geppetto. It was love at first sight. They got married and spent many blissful years together. However, their happiness was not to last. Upon returning home after one of her journeys, she discovered that her husband had been killed. The shock was too great, and she descended into madness. Desperately, she hatched a crazy plan. She would find the final Cinderella and use her soul, together with the soul necklace, to bring Geppetto back to life. To find Cinderella, Amelia installed the Cinderella detector in her son Pinocchio. She also created cursed ball gowns and glass slippers. If a girl who was not Cinderella wore her cursed clothes, she would turn into a glass maiden at midnight. Heedless of the suffering she caused to innocent girls and to her son Pinocchio, Amelia single-mindedly devoted her life to reviving her husband. She became known as the evil godmother.
Yeah, where we coming? I need one more. Wait, is there any morphing objects here? Let's see. Alright, got that one, got that one, got that one, got that one. Yep. 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 Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay. Hidden object seen up here. I'm hungry.
Hi, hungry.
I mean, I'm hungry as in I want sustenance. My name is not actually hungry.
You tell me something. She's
Barely. Oh wow. That's creepy. Hi. Ugh, nasty. Give me that cheese. Yay! Cheese. Okay, I know where to go. Up here and in here. Ew, it's pink. There. There. get you later. Hey. Yeah, that's supposed to go eventually, but it hasn't. And neither have you. No, that's wrong. No, that's right. Yay. Ball gun's disintegrated because you're running it in reverse. Although that doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Oh, right, up here. Here.
I'm sorry. All I wanted was to revive my husband. He was a good man, you know, before he was corrupted by the evil trees and turned into the puppet master. Detective, please find the magic glass wand and defeat my husband, so that he may return to his old self. Also, take this. It might be useful to you.
Oh, she made up for it in the end.
How did she get in there?
She ran in there. I don't know. She did. She just did. I'm not gonna answer the question, I don't know. You're not gonna go anywhere, are you, kitty? Annoying. I need you to leave, kitty. Yeah, sitting on something important. There we go, thank you.
This detective won't really do anything to solve the case. Except for move an animal from where it's resting.
Geppetto, love, you haven't eaten for days.
Go away, woman. Don't bother me.
I need to get that somehow. You go there, but I need something else first.
Detective, you've saved me again! The magic glass wand will help us get back to the Forbidden Grove.
Okay. Alright. There you go. Yep. Run of temple. I don't have a thing. Yeah, it's just gonna tell me to go in here. Yep. Where's that thing? There we go.
Come on, Detective!
I'm coming.
We're almost there.
I'm going.
The pumpkin carriage has enough energy for only one trip. Have you got everything you need?
Here? I should, yeah.
Come on, Detective, let's go!
That's just dead. Nice horse ass.
Thank you
What?
for that inspiring comment.
You're welcome. I like a good horse's plot. Oh my god, that could be taken the wrong way.
Or the right.
You know a horse is healthy if it has a nice plot. Right? What? I still need one here.
Deep inside the mirror world lies a grove of trees filled with great spiritual power. This magical grove can only be accessed by means of specially enchanted mirrors. Long ago, a band of thieves found one of these mirrors and entered into the mirror world to plunder its treasures. However, they were caught and executed in the magical grove. In death, their souls lingered, corrupting the trees with their hatred and greed. The trees became twisted and deformed, and the grove came to be known as the Forbidden Grove. It is said that if a pure-hearted person created a puppet with wood from these trees, the puppet would be given a soul and come to life. However, if the puppet maker had a tainted heart, the puppet would be soulless. Those who spend too much time in the Forbidden Grove will gradually become corrupted by the thieves' souls and the evil trees. Only the magic glass wand is able to purify the grove.
Well, we know where this is. Up there. Setting up for the next game. Jack and the Sky Kingdom. Has to do with Jack and the Beanstalk.
You'll never stop me.
I'm not aiming to. I just want to go this way. May I?
Puppets, dispose of this.
Yeah, you didn't even get to finish talking.
Once upon a time, there was a princess in the East named Shan. She had a kind and generous spirit, and all her people loved her. Shan had a stepsister named Chi, who was deeply jealous of Shan's popularity. Chi was always playing cruel tricks on Shan, but Shan never bore any ill will toward Chi. One day, Chi discovered that her beloved prince had fallen in love with Shan. In her fury, she used her magic to change Shan into a nine-tailed fox. When the prince came to visit Shan, he found out about Shan's predicament. With Godmother's help, he managed to restore Shan to her human form. He married Shan, and they lived happily ever after.
Now, all we have left is this one. And I think I missed it. Dang. It just tells the story of how Geppetto made Pinocchio. And how he made the big guardian wood thing to protect his son from the villagers who hated him for being artificially made.
To stop my father, we should destroy the evil tree first.
Here it is.
There was once a woodcarver named Geppetto, who traveled the world in search of wood suitable to carve his puppet masterpiece. One day his wife Amelia brought him wood from the Forbidden Grove, with which he carved a puppet named Pinocchio. To his surprise, the puppet came to life. Pinocchio was shunned by villagers for being a sentient puppet, so he started telling lies to get people's attention. Seeing his son's loneliness, Geppetto spent several months in the Forbidden Grove carving a giant wooden beast to act as his son's companion and protector. The time Geppetto spent in the grove corrupted him, and he grew obsessed with carving puppets, even neglecting his family for the sake of creating more puppets. The villagers grew afraid of Geppetto and his creepy puppets, so they had him put to death. Devastated, Pinocchio blamed himself for his dad's death. He decided to redeem himself by searching for Cinderella, so that he might help his mother revive his dad.
Father is sending his army to your world. We need to stop him.
Can't use that yet.
Hurry up, detective! Thank you, detective. Thank you, little boy, for rescuing me. I was made from the wood in this grove, so my life force is weakening too. Just leave me here, detective. Go defeat the puppet master and restore my dad back to his old self.
Oh, this is nasty how much it's warped.
beast. Get rid of this detective.
You wait there. I don't have all the pieces I need yet. Thank you.
You know, the puppets that he makes to stop you seem to be really pacifistic.
He doesn't have control. So he doesn't know how to direct them. If you guys can see it over here and I can't, sorry. There we go.
What have I done? I almost destroyed this world and the next.
It's okay, Geppetto, my love. Everything's turned out fine in the end. Now we can be together forever.
Both of y'all going to hell.
Pinocchio, where's our son? We must save our son, Amelia.
Now he's an actual real life boy.
Oh, I have a real body.
And now you get used to
Thank
bodily
you,
functions.
Mom, Dad, I love you both. It's okay, Detective. I'll look after Pinocchio.
She's too calm. But then again, she's Cinderella. Mary Sue! That's what it is. 15 years later. We get an older Pinocchio and an older Catherine. There's gonna be a little featurette at the end, so gotta watch the credits.
Well, that was interesting.
Save your thoughts for after the credits.
How long are the credits?
Not that long. They're relatively short compared to other series.
I hope you people watching like seeing people's names scroll up across the screen. If you do, then this is the part of the video for you.
Well, it's nice to give credit to where it's due.
It's like it's some sort of credits.
Oh, it's nice. Stephen Chow, I think, is also the guy that created Blue Tea Games, if I'm not mistaken.
But has he ever had blue tea?
There actually is such a thing as blue tea. Yeah.
I call it hot water.
See, relatively short. You're from Hong Kong. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Anyone who's terrified of heights is probably screaming, "Ah!" Too high. Dark Parables. Your journey continues. Of course it does. Of course it does. We have 10 more games after this one. Not between the two of us, though. Anyways, what I'm gonna do now, I learned from my last video, is silence the game for final thoughts. What did you think about the story, the characters, the art, the animation, the music, and the gameplay? Starting with story.
I do like the story. The whole dark take on all these fairy tales being thrown into one world is really nice, but there seems to be a lot of plot holes.
Really?
Mostly concerning how the villain scatters everything everywhere and ends up behind a locked wardrobe.
Well, keep in mind that the godmother has magic. Even in her dying state, she still accessed that magic to turn into smoke when she left the mirror world. That is how she traveled. She went through the mirror and traveled as smoke and went through the crack in the wardrobe.
The logical place to go. What about you?
Me? Well, oh my god. Here's a spiel. The final Cinderella story is not one of the stronger stories. I'm gonna straight up say that Amelia as a character, she's the godmother, she's the evil godmother. Amelia as a character kind of feels weak for going mad. She knew that her husband Geppetto loved to make puppets. She knew why the Forbidden Grove was known as the Forbidden Grove, because of the evil that had collected there. She should not have told Geppetto how to get to the grove. And if she felt that living at the place that they did with the other villagers, maybe they should have moved somewhere else, where a sentient puppet wouldn't raise any eyebrows. Because, really, if you think about it, she gives her husband a piece of the tree from the Forbidden Grove. He carves a puppet, out of it, and it comes alive. And then all the villagers start acting weary. That should be your first clue to get up and move. Because it's dangerous, obviously. And then he goes back to the Forbidden Grove and gets more wood to make this giant beast. And as he spends months upon months there, he starts becoming darker, more crazy. And you saw in the mirror when he called her woman, when he called Amelia woman, like, get out, leave me alone. Should have been a little bit of a red flag right there.
So, what about the note that Geppetto wrote, telling Pinocchio not to blame himself for his death? How did he know that he was immediately going to die?
He could.
Or was it like a tribunal, like, we're going to put you to death, get your affairs in order? Or was it like an angry mob?
It was an execution, which means tribunal. So they gave him the chance to get his affairs in order. So they're like, this is why you're gonna die.
Don't make magical puppets, people.
Yeah.
It does not end well.
Yeah. But aside from plot holes, which aren't really plot holes, they're just gameplay oopsies.
I like to be nitpicky.
Alright, what did you think about the animation? Keep in mind, Blue Tea, this is their 5th game, but they did admit to having to sell Dark Parables to Epex because they weren't good with the animations. They felt that they weren't doing a good enough job.
Like, the animation was fine for the style of game. At some points, it felt like it was going somewhere into Uncanny Valley.
These are...
But for like a point and click, it's not bad.
Yeah.
They clearly put effort into it, and they seem to love what they're doing.
Yeah. So the thing I found about the animation, this is done, like, all of the scenes everywhere, even the cinematics are digital paintings. And animating something that's a 2D digital painting is a lot harder than using something like flash animation or normal animation. There's just so much, and you can see where, for example, my biggest pet peeve for the animation was when Pinocchio spoke. His joint lines in his mouth, where the mouth is supposed to open, it seemed like they were using human cheek motions instead of the actual puppet open up and down. Like, he didn't move like a puppet should.
Magic would.
Doesn't matter. He's a puppet. So that was my biggest animation error. Like, the puppets, with the exception of the one that was disguised to look like Catherine, that was disguised to look like an actual human. Pinocchio doesn't look like a human. Or at least doesn't look flesh and blood until the end. So it stands to reason that his movements should be a little more stilted. Like, not as smooth as they were. So next, story. Well, not
story was number 1.
Sorry, music.
Music, always good with Black Tea games. These Dark Parables, they have a good soundtrack. It really puts you into the atmosphere.
Yeah, like sound. So when I say music, I mean like the soundtrack, the ambiance, and the way, like, all the fairy clicking sounds and stuff.
Fairy clicking sounds?
Like when you click and it goes, like when you pick up an item and it makes a sound, or like you unlock a door, or like the sound of the gears in that mirror clock thing. and then in the actual clock door. That was really well designed, the sound for that.
Yeah, the sound is definitely one of the best ways to build suspense.
So, like, these are some of the sound samples. Like, this gets you into the whole scene. Well, my favorite is Glass Samples. It does sound like a sad, somber voice. And this sounds like curious ruins. Like, why is this place ruins? And this gives the ambience of like, oh shit, this thing is evil.
You're talking to me and
Yeah.
not the audience.
No, I'm asking you.
Yeah, that's, why
Too bad the actual boss game sucks. But yeah, so let's see, we did animation, we did story, we did music. What about gameplay?
Well, as one who was not actually playing, it was...
It's a point and click collectible type of game. You collect things to unlock.
Definitely, if I were to be the one playing, it'd be a lot more engaging.
But
Because
no, just from
the fact that you have to go from room to room and then go back to rooms really solidifies that you're in this place and it's not just one little puzzle to another.
yeah.
You gotta figure everything out.
Yeah. From me, as the one playing the game, it is a little tedious. It does get a little repetitive and tedious. Like, I gotta go find this item, and then I gotta go back here and do this, and then it puts you into the world as the detective, and it makes you think, her feet must fucking hurt like hell wearing high heels.
It's like going to the grocery store. You go to one aisle and you gotta get something, realize that you need something else from across the store, and then you just keep going back and forth.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, I mean, this place is obviously much bigger in terms of how much back and forthing you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But for a game that's about a little over an hour and a half, because we're just about to hit the 2-hour mark, and 120 minutes, because it goes by minutes instead of hours. I have to say, this unfortunately is one of the shorter games. Like, don't get me wrong, I rushed through a lot of the fragmented hidden object scenes because, again, I have played this game many times now. I pretty much know where everything is. If I did a timed version where I had a timer and I was timing through and I didn't have to commentate or like point things out or slow things down, at max, this game would be 45 minutes for me. If I was going through and doing a speed run without like putting too much effort into anything. Again, because I've played this game so often. So for the experienced casual hidden object game players, I know I say casual and I put experience.
Casuals.
Yeah. when I put experience and casual together. It's not like casual difficulty with experienced players, people who play these games a lot. This might clock in, if you're going through at a normal pace, it might clock in at about an hour and a half. For someone like Ryder here, who has never played the game, it might take you 2 to 3 hours.
I appreciate your confidence.
Okay. 3 to 7.
Okay, that's more accurate.
Because you'd have to, like, figure everything out, and you'd be using the hint button as often as possible.
Gotta figure out what goes where, what room to go to next.
And that's why they have the map.
All the
map has the
backtracking.
little star that shows you what you need to do. Or, like, which room you need to go. The games, as they progress further in the series, have objectives you can look up.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, your journal will keep track of what you need to do and where. So, the games improve, but while the gameplay and the gameplay mechanics and the animation all improve, the story and the sound quality tends to drop. And that's because, like I said, Dark Parables sold the series 2 games later after this one. It was 1 through 7 belonged to Blue Tea Games. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 belonged to Epax Entertainment. 14 was when Blue Tea bought the game back, the rights to the game franchise back from Epax. But they did not do the animation. They left the animation to Epax while they handled the story and, like, the direction of the game. So the 14th game feels the most like this one. Feels the most like these older games. 15, they kind of flopped a little bit with handing the reins mostly to Epax. The most they did was story for Dark Parables 15, and it shows. Like, it shows badly how much Epax just shat all over the franchise. Because it's like, you like the Dark Parables. You like well-known fairy tales being shown as the true dark horror that they are. Right?
Yes, murder the children's spirit. Let them learn early.
Well, when Epax took over, it wasn't so much about recognizable fairy tales with a twist. It felt more like original stories rather than fairy tales.
And that is how you lose the franchise.
No, that's how you lose most, if not all, of the fans. Which, again, it's unfortunate because those games are good from a technical standpoint. They are on fucking par. Epax definitely knows what the hell it's doing.
But
they don't.
It's a franchise.
Yeah, they don't know. That's because this was during the time when Epax was buying franchises from all different companies. So they were just like, buy. We want more. And it got to the point where Epax Entertainment was releasing anywhere from 10 to like 20 games a year. Mm-hmm. And it just felt like all the same game. They weren't putting enough time or effort or love into a single game. Because Epax is a bigger company. Blue Tea Games is much smaller. After they sold Dark Parables, they tried to do a hack-and-slash phone game, which was met with mild success. Very, very mild success. Until it flopped. It maybe had some traction for a year or two, and then things got really, really, really shaky, and it started crumbling around the 3rd year, and then it just puttered out and died by the 4th year.
Unless you keep improving, things get stagnant real quick.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't the team getting stagnant. It was the fact that no one liked the game.
Alright, lesson learned. Don't make shit games.
It wasn't a shit game. It was just like all the fans who were fans of Dark Parables only went on to play the phone game because it was a Blue Tea Games game. It was Blue Tea's work. So they're like, okay, we'll see how the fuck you do with this. And then it was met with, like, severe disappointment because it's like, why did you give up Dark Parables for this stinking pile of shit?
Money.
No, it wasn't for money. It was because it was a lot easier to do the animation work for. They got lazy. Which is why when they brought back Dark Parables during the 14th game, they left Epax to do all the animation work. Because they're like, we don't know how the fuck to do this again.
Welcome to the last 30 minutes of the video. It's just ranting.
Well, this is why I like playing games. It's not just about the game. It's about your impression of the game and the discussion and, you know, the company that made it.
If I were to give this this title a rating, for what it is, a solid 7.5 out of 10.
I'm a little more nitpicky than that. I like to do not an average rating. For music, it's 5 stars out of 5. Definitely. The soundtrack, the ambiance, the, like, picking up items and unlocking doors and the way the keys sound and everything, the sound quality is 5 stars out of 5. The animation is where the disappointment starts. For what it is, for being painted style animation, 3.5 out of 5. Because, again, they had some major flops with the puppet animation. For gameplay, it's a Dark Parables game. It's Blue Tea. They have the same gameplay in all of their games. It never changes. I'm going to have to give it 4.5 stars out of 5. Because, again, it's the tediousness that drives me crazy. If the game is too tedious and it's just like, okay, I'm starting to get done, this is kind of getting boring now, then I drop it half a star. But again, gameplay is still going to be 4.5 out of 5 stars because it's nostalgic at this point. It's a very nostalgic style of gameplay. And then we come to the big one, story. Oh boy. I don't like Catherine. I'm gonna plain flat out say the way they describe a Cinderella and how Catherine behaves and how she acts, she is, honest to God, a Mary Sue. She is perfect in every way with no flaws.
Well, isn't that what the Cinderella's all about?
You can have a Cinderella character and not have her be a Mary Sue. Like the Agnes Koch, the one that married the Frog Prince. She knew he was cursed.
She was also running away from her dad, who wanted to marry her.
Yeah, and this was after she was already safe. She decided to save a talking frog from a giant snake.
See, you see a talking frog and a giant snake. This is going to go one of two ways. Either A, if you try to save the frog, you could very successfully save the frog and go on to marry it. Or B, get eaten by the snake.
Okay, frog is small. A snake that's described as giant to a frog is tiny to a human.
Giant to the frog.
Yes, not giant to her.
It's still a 50-50.
I mean, if I saw a frog being terrorized by a snake, I didn't know it was a talking frog, I'd still whap the snake away from the frog. And then once I found out it was a talking frog that was also a prince, I'd be like, okay, kiss, now give me money.
Oh, what if it was a snake who was being terrorized by the frog.
See, that wouldn't happen.
You underestimate frogs and their cruelty.
Anyways, the whole point is, I'm pretty sure James at some point told her what the deal was with him before she married him. Like, he's like, oh, by the way, I'm immortal, I can't die, you will die before me. Instead, she just marries him, knowing full well what's going to happen at the end of that story. That's a flaw. That's called stupidity. If I had known my boyfriend, quote unquote, who's a frog, not really, if I had known that the guy I just kissed and turned from a frog into a prince was cursed with immortality, I'd hijack it out of there after getting as much money as I can to survive. And be like, oh, okay, I can be your friend, but I'm not gonna marry you. Think you can help a girl out?
Oh, I mean, you could have a very nice life with that frog.
Yeah, but by this point, he was already going crazy.
Yeah. A little crazy's not bad. A lot
Experimenting on humans is not bad.
Depends on the experiment.
I don't know. Anyways, whole point
We'll
is...
leave that moral ambiguity to you, listeners.
Anyways, whole point is, story only gets a 2.5. Story could be stronger. I like every other character, except for Catherine and Amelia. Amelia pulled the stupid stick, too. Geppetto at least had a bit of a believable reason for going crazy. The Forbidden Grove corrupted him. Amelia going mad because her husband was executed for playing with the forces of God? No, backpedal, bitch. Also, I don't like Pinocchio. He's creepy. And
there
all the...
you have it.
What?
Pinocchio is definitely a creep. He was staring at us, watching us in the beginning of the game, crawling through bushes and hiding.
Also, he fucks Catherine. 15 years later. They end up together. That's the reason why they're holding hands at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes and dips off to the kingdom of Persino in Dark Parables 8 to stop his curse from returning.
So you see a boy has nice wood? No, he's gonna leave you.
But yeah, that's the last we see of Catherine. Not the last we'll see of Pinocchio, unfortunately. We get to see him all wooded again in Dark Parables 8. I don't know why I chose this game to play for Christmas. It doesn't seem like it has anything Christmassy. I mean, the banner looked nice.
I'm playing this game, you said in the beginning, because, it's very Christmassy. End of the game. It had nothing to do with Christmas. What am I thinking?
I was trying to remember all the Dark Parables games that had something to do with snow. And then I realized, I gotta go to the Bernese Alps. And then I realized, oh shit, that was Dark Parables 3. I already played that game. Shit. And then I realized, oh fuck, I already deleted my previous recording of this game. Nah. So this is gonna have to go up in its place as a wonky Christmas special. I'm sorry, guys. I'm an idiot.
There you have it. Nothing says Christmas like Pinocchio.
Nothing says Christmas
Cinderella.
like an evil godmother creeping out of a mirror.
'Tis the reason for the season.
Anyways, we have taken up enough of your time.
Our own.
I could go on and on and on and on.
And she will.
Probably after this video is done. Because I'm insane.
You have no idea how much I envy you. Not you, the people listening.
Alright, well, I will leave you on this episode because I still have to do the bonus game later. That will be without Ryder here. I'll just wham bam, thank you ma'am, take it out and do it.
She's talking about the game, by the way, not me.
This thing, the Oriental Cinderella, the bonus game, which is a prequel. Again with the prequels. Why can't we get a little bit of a sequel? Oh well, who cares? Fuck it, whatever. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked my random craziness. I'm a little fucking tired right now, and I'm a little hungry, so I'm kind of going on and on and on like an idiot. I am your host, Dark613. This was...
Is going to get out of here as soon as I can.
No.
My name is Ryder.
Ryder69. He was happy to be here. I'll make sure he comes in another video later down the line. We'll do one of the games I don't like very much. So it'll be...
Minesweeper?
No! Another Dark Parables, only it will be one of the Apex Entertainment ones, which I don't quite like. So we both get to suffer for your entertainment.
You sickos.
Anyways, make sure to leave a like, comment. Comment down below if you want to see more of this style of Aftermath. Or if you want me to play a specific hidden object game, I am willing to play whatever the hell you guys want. As long as it's voiced over. That is my only request. It has to have voiceover. I can't stand doing voices. And if I do, I'm going to make y'all run and hide screaming. If I don't already. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and when you subscribe, please press the little notification bell. I know I hate saying this just as much as any other YouTuber, but if you press that notification bell, you will get notified whenever a video gets posted on the Shadows of Chaos channel. It was good having you, and once again, I'm your host, Dark613. May the shadows rain down on your day in a good way.